a squirrel? Hey there, squirrel! Hey there, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely! Oh, not again. This is getting out of hand.
So I see you've been making some discoveries.
Lee? What are you doing here? Are you supposed to be in Tennessee? What's with the weird accent? And how did you do that thing that you just did through my front door?
I've been waiting for this day. I sensed that your powers have been awakening.
Powers? What powers?
When you love a game so much, it can really affect you.
What are you talking about? Affect me?
Yes, like allowing you to be in a video that isn't just still images of yourself. But I digress. Did you notice anything strange earlier today? Perhaps an incident with a squirrel?
How did you know about that?
It's okay. He was an evil squirrel.
Well, okay, but what does that have to do with anything?
Don't you have a favorite game?
Oh, that is such a loaded question. I hate that question. I'm not answering it.
Yes or no?
Maybe?
Stop lying and admit it to yourself. You do, and that game's name is Psychonauts.
Oh, it's true. It's true. I really do love this game. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, that's it. Good. Now we can get started.
Lee, what is the deal? You're being so weird and cryptic. Listen, I just need to understand how to control this stuff, all right? I don't want to set any more squirrels on fire.
I will teach you everything you need to know.
Does this mean a montage?
I'm afraid so.
Lee, thank you so much. You know what? You were right. When you really do love a game that much, it really can start to affect you.
I hope you don't think we're finished just yet.
What? We just did all that work, and I just showed vast improvement. What more could there possibly be?
To complete the mastery of your powers, you must do a review of the game.
But Lee, this is my favorite game. What if I mess it up? What if I don't do it justice?
You have to. Now suck it up, come over here, and put this bag on your head.
Okay.
This is my portable brain tumbler. You can't do a proper review of Psychonauts without going inside your own brain.
I don't think it's working.
Give it a second.
So this is my own brain, huh? Weird. It looks so much like the game. Wait, it is the game. And hey, what gives? I look just like Raz. This can't be right.
It's worse than I thought. You have played the game so much that even in your own brain you are the lead character. You'll have to do the review as Rasputin.
Oh man, I don't even know where to start.
How about at the beginning?
Oh, good call. It was 2005, and I hadn't played games in a really long time. I was just starting to get back into video games, but hadn't really found anything new that piqued my interest. Until I found Psychonauts. Did I mention I love collecting things? 'Cause I do. I really love it. It's like an addiction. Most of my time is spent just exploring the world, finding new stuff, and trying to see if I can find just one more psi card, or seeing if the new power that I was just given will allow for me to get that one thing that I couldn't get in that one spot before. I love all the different powers that you get in the game. It reminds me a lot of Kirby in that sense that this character gets to do all these different things. It's not just jumping and shooting, it's levitating and telekinesis and being able to just roll around on a ball. All of these things are just so much fun and add to your abilities to fight the bad guys in new and different ways each time you play it. There's all sorts of things that you can collect in this game, from scavenger hunt items to figments in people's minds and mental cobwebs and vaults that you can crack open and see their deep-seated memories on these viewfinder-like things. And you totally are getting rewarded for wanting to collect these things. It's not just some kind of like extra mini game. On occasion, there are moments when I couldn't figure out what to do in order to get past a certain point. It didn't happen often, and usually it was just because I hadn't figured it out yet. I mean, it does have puzzle elements to it. But every once in a while, like on the Milkman level, my favorite level, there would be a moment where you just didn't understand what it was that they wanted you to do. But you know what? The game is so good, you look past that. And while we're walking around out here, let's just take a minute to talk about the squirrels. One of them guards a scavenger hunt item that I have been wanting for so long. But you know what? One of my favorite moments was when I finally got to take it from him. Because I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you get a certain power that will then allow for you to gank that golden acorn right out of his grasp. Yes!
You know, Chloe, for a chick whose face I can't see because she's always wearing a helmet, you're pretty cute. I'm not human, Earth Primate. But you are the girl model of whatever it is you are, right? Affirmative. At this point, that's totally close enough.
I think if you're somebody who has consistently played video games over the last few years, a game like Psychonauts, which is pretty much a platformer with lots of action, adventure, RPG, awesomeness thrown in, it'll be pretty easy for you. There are some harder points, and there's definitely some moments of frustration. And there was one time that I definitely had to turn to the internet and figure something out because I just couldn't get it on my own. If you're somebody who hasn't played video games in a while, Psychonauts has one of the best storylines of a game that I know of. However, it will take you a little bit of time to get used to the controls, to get used to using a camera. But if you're thinking about trying to find a game that can be a portal between retro games and then newer games of today, this game would definitely be a great bridge. I keep finding new areas to explore. I love getting to know more about the characters. There's so many Easter eggs to find. You can just keep having conversations with things that you didn't even know existed. It's just amazing. The gameplay is great. But really, the thing that drew me to the game from the very beginning and keeps me coming back is the story, the wit and the humor, and the characters. If I could make a game, this is the game that I would make. That's right, Tim Schafer, your game has made me a happy person. Thank you.
Brain tumbler activated.
Congratulations, Z, you've done it! A feat that all reviewers fear. Reviewing a game that is so close to one's heart is a huge triumph. I couldn't be more proud.
Oh, thanks, Lee. You know I couldn't have done it without you. I don't think today could get any better. Except, what if the guy who created Psychonauts created a new game and it's getting released in less than a week? Ah! 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 Ah!
You sticky-fingered blowhard. You deserve this!
Do the cat.